What I like to do is when you start a business, it's really hard. I mean, even when you're really successful, like I know someone, right, that's worth probably 100 million quid. They're so wealthy they don't even live in this country. They live in a tax haven. Even him at his level, he still struggles to get all the finance he needs for all the opportunities he's got, and he's got swathes of property. I'm not saying it's not impossible for him, but it's still a challenge. So however successful you get, raising funding, running the cash flow of a business is continually creative, unless you're Jeff Bezos. But you know, like it's constant. You're always looking for ways to fill the gap. And banks are nervous of entrepreneurs. They are nervous of entrepreneurs, and I think they're more nervous of the super successful ones, because they know that they've now got more ammunition and resource to make bigger decisions in many ways. So I wanted to start Teddytastics. Basically, we run Christmas grottos, and one of the gifts that we do is a Make a Bear teddy bear. And the way we wanted to do it, no one would manufacture. So I checked it out in China, and to make it all work, we needed to buy £250,000 worth of stock. So I knew I was some of them, but I went to other visitor attractions and said to them, look, I'm making these. I've got some samples. Would you like to place an order? I got all their orders, got the cash in, so that I was sure that there was a demand for that business. And what most people do, especially when I'm going on Clubhouse and on these and sit on panels, everyone wants to raise money before it's tried, tested and proven. And it's really difficult, not obviously impossible, but really difficult. And so I always say, if you want to raise money, if you can say, look, I've already sold X amount of pounds worth of stuff or X units, that becomes way more investable. And so before I want to invest any money, most of the time, I've taken some, gut instinct views. Most of the time when it's a big thing, I test the market and I just see if someone's going to pay me for it before I go and dive in and spend the money. And so I own quite a lot of commercial property, and I've got some yard space, and I thought I could build a couple of yards here. And rather than investing in all the metal fencing and everything and the porter cabin, I just Google imaged a picture of a yard, and I documented it on the YouTube channel. And it wasn't my yard, and I just put it on Facebook Marketplace and said I've got a couple of yards for rent. I was inundated, and I thought, right, that's fine, I'll go and spend the money. And because I knew that there was a hungry audience there. And that's one of the big things about being successful in business. If you really want to be successful, choose a business where there is a hungry audience. And most people choose something where there's an audience that they think is there, but they're not really hungry. And if you choose a really hungry audience business, you'll be really successful very quickly.